I'm here with Paul DeToto, a sophomore here at ALA Ironwood. Today, Paul, we've just been talking with some of the students about some of the challenges that they're having in school. And so if you could just kind of share with us some of the challenges that you face in your learning.
Every teacher is different and they have their own unique style. So I feel like once you crack down on what their style is, it makes it a lot easier to understand them.
Okay. And so are there any particular styles or things that some teachers are doing that help you?
Definitely. My math teacher, Miss Yost, she does different kind of notes. So it has it all written down. You just kind of have to fill in the blanks, so to speak. And it just helps me because I don't have to go back and actually memorize it. It's just there. So it's easier to just look at it and just go on to the next thing instead of having to look through everything to figure it out.
And then is it easier for you to be able to focus on what the teacher's saying and get those important points?
Because then I can definitely be on track to where they're going instead of having to look through everything to be, okay, they already said that, and just move on. With those notes, it's just easier to look at and follow along.
Well, great. Thanks for your input today.
Thank you.
Josh, he's a freshman here at ALA Ironwood. How are you doing today?
Good, how about you?
Good, I'm doing well, thanks. What is frustrating for you about school and work?
Like school and work in general?
Yeah.
So I'd probably say mostly grades, because grades is something you really have to focus on, especially if you're doing a sport or doing other things. And if anybody knows me, I play football, so I always have to make sure that my grades are okay and that everything's all good with all that. And grades can just be really stressful sometimes because you might get a bad grade on a test that you didn't want to get a bad grade on, and then you can't play for the next game.
So you said because football and that, and not only football, but what you probably want to do the rest of your life, grades are important for you.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular, like testing, any struggles that you have personally with testing or things like that?
Yeah, testing definitely. I have something called dyscalculia, dyscalculus, however you want to say it. And what happens is if you're about to take a test or you know you're going to take a test, you start to get really you almost forget things and the numbers get mixed up inside your head, and you'll just be sitting there ready to take a test and then you forget everything. And it's the most annoying thing ever because you're like, oh yeah, I think I got this test, and then you absolutely bomb it and you're like, come on.
Is there anything that you do personally to kind of help get through that, or is there something that you might recommend a teacher?
I try and write on my test saying I need help or can I come in and do something about it.
Okay.
But another thing that gets in the way of that is also football. I have a lot of hard time going to classes after school because I have football practice.
Yeah.
And we can miss football practice, but it's not like they encourage you not to because you gotta win. But yeah, I'd say mostly the testing is what gets me at least.
All right. Well, if we can do something to help with that, that's what we're here for, and I'm sure the teachers hearing this will, kind of understand that. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Shekinah. She's a freshman here at ALA Ironwood. How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Shekinah, we're kind of talking with other students about some of the struggles that they might be having in school. What things have you struggled with in the past?
So going at my old school, I struggled a lot with the teachers didn't really pay much attention to the students. I feel like moving here at this school, I feel like a lot of the teachers, they care a lot, and so that makes a big difference.
One other question for you. What has made the difference for you in improving your academic success and your grades when you have these struggles?
My choir teacher, Miss Bryans, I love her. She's very supportive, and that I think makes the world of a difference.
I heard something interesting. A bird told me about what you do at home to kind of help you with your studies and things like that. Do you mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, so I have a little bit of a problem with focusing in. So what I do, depending on the schoolwork that I'm working on, if I'm doing like a report, for example, I'll set a timer for like 30 minutes or so, and I'll put on like classical or just like whatever, just like instrumental music, you know, in the background. And my rule is that I'm not allowed to eat. I can drink water. Like, I'm not gonna stop myself from drinking water, but I can drink water and I can listen to that, but I don't get any like free choice. Like I don't get to choose if I want to listen to like pop music or whatever. I listen to that, and then I can drink water and I can do my work. During that like 5-10 minute, you know, intervention, I can listen to whatever music I want. I can go get a snack. I can eat, you know, candy, whatever I want, just for a little bit, just for a break, and then I get back on with it.
Get back
So
focused.
That
And that
works.
really helps you focus. You set that time. This is focus time. Nothing else distracts you. You work, and then you get your
Yeah.
break. Well, thanks for that too.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here with Angelina. She's a sophomore here at the Ironwood campus. Angelina, I've heard that as a sophomore, you've had a lot of struggles
Oh yeah.
in your life, probably more than a lot of people ever deal with in a lifetime. But through that, you've been able to overcome these challenges that you've had and be successful. So really what I'd like to ask you is who's made that difference for you in helping you improve and be so successful?
I would say my stepmom and my dad.
Right.
They've never given up on me, so encouraged me to do my best and not be like my mom. So,
Okay. Is there things in school that you have struggled with, or that you're currently struggling with?
it's been math.
It's been in the math. And what part of math is, or what is it about math?
I have to visualize stuff, and I don't get the numbers sometimes.
Okay. So is there anything that the teacher that you have now or that you've had in the past that have helped you to be able to overcome some of that?
Yeah, they've helped me, like Mr. Farrell in 8th grade. He would not let me go below a B. So
What were some of the things that he did to help you?
he would always give me tutoring all the time,
So,
and he would help me individually.
mhm.
So that's very helpful.
Do you ever share with your teachers some of the things that are happening with you?
Yes.
You do that, and how's that? Does that seem to help or give them an idea of what
Yeah.
you're
it's-
dealing with
It's very helpful.
and build that relationship?
Yeah.
Great. Well, again, thank you for being willing to talk with us and share this.